My struggles with weight gain started in my early adulthood. I mean, I was physically active through high school, and that tended to be enough for me. But as I got into being an adult, lack of physical. So, pretty much, from 35 on, age 35, I really started to struggle with it and was as high as 500 pounds at one point in my adulthood. Before the surgery, it was very difficult to do, your basic, exercise. I mean, number one, I couldn't get out and do anything with my family and, tend to, spend a lot of my time sitting in a chair because, of exhaustion, tiredness. With the excess weight, there was a lot of things that, prevented me from doing things that I wanted to do. I mean, most recently being active with my son and my family. He's a big sports, and we have dad go out and play basketball, baseball. That was very limited. One of the defining moments that I really recognize that it was an embarrassment to me, but also an embarrassment to him. We went to a Red Sox game, and I was unable to fit in the seat, and had to be ushered into a big boy seat off in right field. He thought it was pretty cool because we got to sit in closer seats, but obviously it was an embarrassment for me. The procedure that I had was a full bypass. I was told that that had the best results. The very first consult, Dr. Truss explained to me what the procedure was going to entail, the positives, the complications that could happen, so he was very good. It was an easy procedure physically for me. I didn't have any complications. Was up and active the very next day. No pain, no complications whatsoever. It was a easy procedure. From start to finish, I've lost over 200 pounds from the time I made the commitment to my latest weigh-in, which was my one-year follow-up in the end of March, and I'm still losing, although it's not as quickly as it was before, but it's still coming off. Some of the good things that I could do that I couldn't do before, ironically enough, 2 weeks ago I was able to go to a Red Sox game with my employment, and I was pretty excited to be able to go to Fenway Park and sit in the seats. I mean, I actually texted my wife there and said it's kind of nice to have my backside fit in the seats now, and it was plenty of room. And then physically I'm able to go out and, play sports with my son now. Even ventured running on a treadmill, which is something that, I haven't done in over 20 years. To actually get up and get going on a treadmill is pretty exciting. And the energy level is just, it's a big difference, both at home and at work. What would I say to somebody that was thinking about doing the surgery? Obviously go to the introductory meeting, because that explains everything from start to finish. It is a life change. I mean, and it is a tool. It doesn't cure the whole situation. You do have to think differently the way you eat. I mean, it does force you to have smaller portion sizes. It does force you to eat correct and better foods. I had wished that I had done it 10 years ago when I had, first had the opportunity, and, because the difference, 18 months later from when I had this surgery is just phenomenal. I mean, there's nothing negative I can say about it. I've had no complications. I've had absolutely no regrets for doing the surgery. If you're willing to take the lifestyle change, if you're willing to follow the program, then I would highly recommend it.